पवित्रा पवित्रा व सर्वसंगतोऽपि मायि स्मरित् पुण्डरीकाक्षं साबाह्यभ्यन्तरशुचिः। ओम श्री विष्णु, ओम श्री विष्णु, ओम श्री विष्णु। ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो विरासो स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यवरिष्ठनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ओम अग्नि देवता, वायु देवता, सूर्य देवता, चंद्रमा देवता, वसुव देवता, आदित्य देवता, वरुण देवता, बृहस्पतिर्देवता। ओम द्यौ शांतिरंतरिक्षं शांति, पृथ्वी शांति, आपः शांति, रोषरे शांति, वनस्पति शांति, विश्वे देवा शांति, ब्रह्म शांति, सर्वगं शांति, शांति देवा शांति, सामा शांति, शांति रेधि। When I tell you to take your name, your Rasi name and your date of birth, you will do so. If you have children or if there is someone else in your family or within your close circles that cannot do so for themselves this morning, you're welcome to take their names and their Rasi names if you remember it, if you know it, and their date of birth as well. Hari Om Om Adaitasya Brahmano Anidvitiye Paradare Shri Svetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatmantare Ashtavinchititime Kaliyuge Kalipatam Charne Jambudvipe West Indies Kande Trinidad Deshe फिनिक्स पाक रोज क्षेत्रे शुभ संवत्सरे शुभ मासे शुभ पक्ष शुभ तिथौ शुभ वासरे शुभ नक्षत्रे शुभ योगे गोत्रोत्पन्नम अमुक शर्मा अहम जजमान नामनस्य। टेक योर नेम, राशि नेम, डेट ऑफ बर्थ, प्रतिनिधित्वेन इति श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पूजितम, इति श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी भगवान पूजितम, इति श्री गुरु महाराज पूजितम। संकल्पमस्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम।
गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंदा, गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्मा, गुरु भगवंता, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंदा, गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्मा,
if there wasn't a teacher in your life, going back, who would have taught you the 26 characters of the English alphabet, 26, right? Would you have known it as you do today? You see, some of us would say, well, Panaji, today there's YouTube, there's the internet, I can Google anything and I can learn. That is true. But in the time that we were growing up, at least the adults in the audience here this evening, we didn't have Google and YouTube, right? Well, even if it was there, we didn't have readily access to it. So, if we did not have a teacher to show us and to guide us and to hold our hands and to teach us the simple alphabet, Navinji, today, if we were asked, how do you pronounce an A in English, you would say A or A. How do you pronounce a B? You would say a B, whatever it is. C, how do you pronounce a C in English? K. How do you pronounce the word C in ice, the letter C in ice? I don't know. You see how complicated it is? English is a very complicated language, you know. It is not as pure and perfect as Sanskrit and Hindi and Tamil and some of the Urdu. They are very, very beautiful languages. And the reason I'm giving you this example this morning is, unless someone taught you the alphabet and showed you how certain things are pronunciated, today we might be, instead of saying Shiva, we might be saying Shive or Shiva. You understand? Or like some of us pronounce, instead of Isha, some say we welcome the ISHA movement. Well, it's Isha, right? The reason I'm giving this example is, as we celebrate Guru Purnima, why Guru Purnima? As a little boy growing up, Ravi Bhai and would tell you also, that we didn't know, we didn't put so much importance on Guru Purnima when we were growing up. You know what we knew? We knew Diwali, we knew Shivratri, we knew Navratan, we knew Hanuman Jayanti, Ram Navami, we knew Krishen Janmashtami. We knew these, right? How many of us understood Guru Purnima? Purnima means full moon. Guru Purnima, you know, today we have a day for everything, right? We have Mother's Day, we have Father's Day, we have Pets Day, we have Doberman Day. Well, why not give one day to Guru Day? Guru Purnima is one of the full moons that is very sacred. And I want you to understand why it is sacred today. If you didn't know before, now you would know. Out of the Indian calendar, how many full moons there are in the entire year? It's either 12 or 13, based on how the year runs. And therefore, out of the 12 or 13 Poornimas, there is one Poornima that is called Guru Purnima. And this Guru Purnima, it is said on the night of the Guru Purnima, which was last night, the night of the Guru Purnima, it was the time when Bhagwan Shiva, he decided to dispense of the eternal highest knowledge to the Sapta Rishis. For those of you who listened to Keshavam this morning, you heard the Katha where he lectured to the Sapta Rishis, but what did he do with his Parvati, his consort? He didn't lecture to her. You know what he did to Parvati? He says, "Oh my beloved, oh my resplendent one, come sit on my lap and let's have a conversation." And the reason that Katha is important, it is because the very same Guru, Adi Yogi, Bhagwan Shiva, he understood that every single recipient may be ready in a different way. If he spoke to his Dulhan, his wife, in the very same way that he would have spoken to the Sapta Rishis, maybe, and he's thinking, she would not have received the information in the same way. And therefore, why Guru Purnima is important? It is because, as we said earlier, on the full moon, something happens on this planet Earth. The fishermen, yesterday, I was given a chance to hold the steering of a boat and go down to Bokas, the second Bokas and the fourth Bokas, you know, on the north coast. And the waves were really maybe 15, 20 meters up in the air, and then you were taking a dive down again. And when you go down, you can't see maybe 100 feet up because there's only a vast expanse of water in front of you. Very wonderful, stomach upsetting experience. And the guide was saying, this is full moon, and this is why we have the ocean having huge swells as they currently do. I want you to know that this planet Earth has what percentage water? About how much? Percentage? About 70 to 75%-ish. Water, right? Imagine if this planet and the water on this planet responds based on the full moon. You want to tell me it's 80%, right? Okay. Imagine if the water of this planet responds in its vastness based on a full moon. What percentage of your body, this body, is water? It is the exact same ratio. This body, water is to the rest of the body as this planet, water is to the rest of it. But we don't pay attention to it, you know. If the water on the planet Earth rises, if the energy pattern, the magnetic field of the planet changes because of the position of the full moon, how many of you recognized last night into today that something happened in your body differently? We didn't pay attention enough. And that is why when I send the invitation to those of you who received it on WhatsApp, I said the energy pattern is different for this full moon. Experience it, but experience it how? Oh, you didn't get an email? Experience it consciously. And one smart Alec came to me this morning and he says, Paniji, the water level on the planet rose. And this morning, as is Guru Purnima, I went to the bathroom plenty times. My water level in my body also rose. Not that kind of rise now. Next kind. When you all came into this temple this morning, how many of you noticed, and if you didn't notice, be honest, right? That unless I pointed it out to you, there's a hum in the background. And that hum are those two big fans that have been put up for our comfort. But when we came in here, if the fans were already on, you would not have noticed it. You would think it's the natural ambience of the Phoenix Park Hindu temple. You're noticing it now, right? You're hearing it. The fans are making a noise. And what I have just done, if you didn't notice it before, I have brought it to your attention. On the Guru Purnima, the reason that the Guru Purnima is important, it is because the role of your Guruji, it is to bring your attention to the hum that is constantly on in your life. Many of us, because it is always there, we don't really recognize it. We don't pay attention to it. But when the Guru says, hey, look, pay attention to what is happening, not out there, but in here. When you start paying attention consciously, you start realizing the figurative hum of the temple is always on the inside. Remember, the role of the Guruji is to show you that the only way out is to go in. And therefore, when that clarity comes, when you understand that the hum of God's active hand and presence is always on in our life. I've often heard people say, you really have to go through some pressure in life before you can experience the goodness. Have you ever heard that? You really have to get a little pressure in life for you to experience the goodness. That is a cover-up statement for experiencing problems. If you've experienced problems in your life and distress, and you've come out better because of it, that is good, because you've taken a circumstance and you've made something good out of it. But don't think that the only time for you to experience the goodness and the pleasantries and the happiness of life that you were sent into this world to experience, you first have to experience pressure and problems. No. And the role of the Gurudev among all the others, it is to remind you that God does not shut off on certain days. He doesn't turn on a Sunday morning between 8 and 10. He doesn't turn on Keshava Montage 92.3 FM between 5 and 6 a.m. in the morning. God is always in the on position. Do you agree with that? He is always in the on position, and therefore, because he is always on, we get so comfortable with the on presence of God in our life, it becomes like the fan humming in the background, that we enjoy the breeze, but we forget it is there. And therefore, on the Guru Purnima, the role of the Gurudev among all the others, it is to bring clarity and say, my child, focus, pay attention consciously to this energy that is around you and this energy that is within you. And that energy, with that energy, you have the ability to transform yourself intellectually. Children who are writing examinations, when that intellect is sharpened, not only with the blessings of the Guru, but when their energy pattern becomes activated, their intellect becomes sharper, they become wittier. A human being who is emotionally distressed, someone said to me yesterday, she called me and she says, Panditji, on a Sunday morning, you don't know who is coming to temple who has suicidal thoughts. And I stopped and I said, tell me. She says that one of the reasons that people would come to temple is when they are emotionally distressed and life is going down and they feel as though people are stepping and trampling on them. You never know what they're going through, and what they want is that little something that picks them up on a Sunday morning. Emotionally, they may be down. That is not only the role of the Gurudev. That is the role that you must also play in your life. And when you can understand that the moment that you're having, the time that you're having a depressing experience in life, when your emotions are feeling low and trampled upon, Guru Meri Puja, Guru Govinda, Guru Mere Par Brahma, Guru Bhagavanta. That Guru that you're looking for, that upliftment in your life, is not this Guru, not the Guru who is wearing the dhoti or the one who chants the mantra in your right ear. That is one Guru. But the true Guru that you should be seeking out in your life, it is that Guru that exists within you. You see, the role of the Gurudev, it is like that bridge. The Guru is like that bridge that takes you from point A to point B. And when you get to point B, the Guru breaks down and dissolves into nothing. But he expects you that when you get to point B, that you become the bridge that will help someone get from point B to point C. The role of the Guru is not to have maximum chelas. The role of the Guru, it is to have a person who depends solely on themselves to find and seek and to experience happiness and joy. That's the Guru Purnima. On the night of the Guru Purnima, Bhagwan Shiva chose that night. You know why? For two reasons. The energy was right. It was the climax of the energy. But secondly, it is because, do you know how long these Sapta Rishis were waiting? They went to Bhagwan Shiva, Prabhu, teach us now. Give us the different yogas to find God. Allow us to learn about the 112 or 14 chakras of the body. Teach us now. They sat there for years begging Bhagwan Shiva to teach them. But when he realized that their thirst was so strong, their desire for this knowledge was overwhelming, he chose the night of Guru Purnima to give it to them. And therefore, array children of God, I want all of you to know that today, last night into today, is a very powerful day for you to transform your life intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. Because when you can look within with the guidance of the Guru, remember the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E to Z. What may have taken you 10 years on your own to learn, with the Guru, you can learn it in 1 minute. And the reason that I'm giving that to you, it is because the Guru's role, it is to not help you to experience life differently. It is not to help you to go through life and remove all your problems. The role of the Guru is not to show you that his path and his experience is the path and is the experience. The role of the Guru, it is to help you to go through your life, you having your experience, but to be that GPS. You know what is a GPS? a guru. Anybody hear about GPS? You know, when you go to Miami or you go to New York, you come out and you jump in a car, where you going? Many of us don't know, right? So we punch into this little computer that says, put the address in, and it would say, turn left, turn right, make a U-turn, you silly guy, you pass the stop, go back, yeah? And it takes you to your destination. In the spiritual world, a GPS is where the guru replaces that little voice on the dashboard. So instead of a global positioning system, the guru is the God positioning system. And the role of the guru is not to tell you how life should be lived, because he doesn't know for himself how your life should be lived. The guru is learning about his life along the way. But the guru is to show you, having had the experience, to help you to understand how to process your life better, but while at the same time find and search that light and that goodness and that godness that is within. If you can see the guru in that manner, the guru is not the destination. The guru is only the guidance. The guru is only the GPS that helps us, that when we forget that the hum is on, he is to say, hey, listen, pay attention, and here is a methodology by which you can continue on your path. The guru cannot live your life for you. The guru cannot experience your experience. The guru is just there to guide you, to help you to experience the highs and the lows, and to find that middle ground that is called life. If you can understand that, seek out, revere your Guruji, whoever your Guruji may be, or the Gurujis that you may have in your life. But always be that independent thinker. Don't give up your right to think for yourself, because that is the role of the Guruji, to help you to find out that the way out, it is to go in. Prem se bolo Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. At this time, I would like to invite Mai to lead us in the conduct of Havan. Narayane Narayane Narayan Satya Narayane Narayane Nara. Bolo.
Narayane Narayane Narayan Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Narayane Narayane Narayan. Bolo.
Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, bolo Narayan Narayane Narayan.
Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Swami Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Swami Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Swami Narayane Narayane Nara. Bolo.
Swami Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Swami Narayane Narayane Narayane.
Swami Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Swami Narayane Narayane Nara. Bolo.
Swami Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane Narayane Nara. Bolo.
Satya Narayane Narayane Narayan.
Oh, Satya Narayane.
Satya Narayane.
Oh, Swami Narayane.
Swami Narayane.
Oh, Satya Narayane.
Satya Narayane.
Oh, Satya Narayane. Oh,
Satya Narayane.
Oh, Satya
Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya Narayane. Satya
सत्यनारायण स्वामी भगवान की
Sitaram, my name is Shivani.
And my name is Varaun. And today we would like to speak about determination. But first, we need to ask ourselves, what is determination? Determination is a trait or ability to be steadfast in one's path to a goal. It is because of this determination that people strive to do better or get better in their task or job. Determination is vital for everyone, whether you go to school or work. You must be determined not just to pass that subject, but to top it. Or you must be determined not to just do well in your work, but to do well enough to get a raise or a promotion in your job. Without being determined, you would just stay where you are in life, just letting the world pass you by.
How does determination manifest in your thinking and actions? Well, the most important and direct consequence of determination is the power of focus. Perseverance, or the will to continue in the face of adversity, is another. Faith in your goals and abilities stem from your determination. Determination and discipline go hand in hand. Without discipline and self-control, it is difficult to stick to the path of action and pursue it until the end. Your determination also depends on your endurance for pain and suffering, and to manage ambiguity and uncertainty. Determined people strengthen their resolve by constantly remembering their goals and purposes when things are not going in their favor. They may be flexible in their plans but remain focused upon their goals until they achieve them. If there is one quality you should choose to achieve success in life, it is your will or resolve.
Our Dharma speaks very highly about the importance of determination. A brilliant example of this is Lord Hanuman Ji. In all of the epics where Hanuman is featured, he is always determined to fulfill his task to please his Lord Ram. For example, we all remember when Lord Hanuman was crossing the ocean to go to Lanka. But in the journey, he faced many obstacles. He had to face Surasa and Simhiki in the ocean, and he needed to defeat Lankini when he arrived in Lanka. But, however, his will was strong, and he fulfilled all of these tasks. As with Hanumanji, we must all have this kind of determination.
I will now share with you a story entitled The Little Red Engine That Could. There once was a train that was carrying toys for all the children in the village. On its way, the train came upon a hill which was too steep to travel over. It tried going up once, but skid back down. It tried again and went up further, but still didn't make it. It tried a third time, but still no luck. So, the train decided to wait for help. Many trains passed by, but refused to help the train. The train waited for what seemed like hours until he met a little red engine, which he thought was not capable of helping it reach over the hill, but still asked for its assistance. The little red engine then latched onto the train and chugged up the hill, chanting continuously, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." And soon after all the hard work, the little engine's faith in itself and determination got them over the hill, and he was now chanting, "I knew I could, I knew I could, I knew I could," and carried the train full of toys to where it had to be. As we see with the little red engine, we must all try to get over our own hills with the burdens of life on our backs, as this is the true manifestation of determination.
And as we conclude, I would like to share a quote with you all. It goes, "The difference between the impossibilities and possibilities in life lies in the determination of man." Thank you, and Sita.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Principal Sri Umapati Mahadev ki.
Jai.
After this next bhajan, we will all join collectively as we make prasadam offering.